up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the League of the Americas here with FC Dallas. This is the Season 1 finale. The league title is already ours. We have 4 games left to play. We're going to sim the first 3, play the last one so we can get that trophy ceremony. That will be against Monterrey. Then we have one thing left to play for, and that is the final domestic cup, the Coupe Nationale or the National Cup. And we're in the final against Seattle. It's a team I've never beaten in career mode. Now would be a good time to get over that hump and get our first win against the Sounders. It's not going to be easy though. They're a very tough team. Twice they've gotten through in this tournament on pens. So they're a tough team. They fight to the end. It's going to be a good matchup. And then at the very end of the episode, we'll do a full squad report and take a look at where we can strengthen this squad heading into season number 2. So let's not waste any more time. We got a lot to get to this episode. Let's get into the simulations. Alright, so for the first game up, it's going to be at home against River Plate. They're in 11th place coming in, I believe. So, I mean, we should win this game. It's nearly the first choice starting 11 for us. The only change is Zimmerman in there. A 0-0 draw, and Zimmerman gets sent off in the 87th minute. A little disappointing, but again, the results here really don't matter. Moving on to game number 2, we're on the road to take on Boca Juniors. They're a good team. They're a very good team. We're slightly tired after that last one, but I'm going to go with mostly the same starting 11. 3-0 loss. Gruezo gets hurt. That was the one thing I didn't want, was an injury. That really sucks, but alright, let's see how bad that is. Well, it is worst case scenario for Gruezo. 4 months out, ACL injury. It's a bad one. He's done for the season. We only have 3 games left, but he's not going to be on the field to raise any trophies, which really does suck because he's been a great player, a key player all year long. Would have liked to have him out there, but, you know, luckily we do have quite a few holding midfielders in this team, so someone else is going to have to step up. Alright, so for the last game we're going to simulate for this season, it's our 3rd game this week, so the squad is very tired, very rotated, doing the best we can with the legs we got left, so hopefully just no injuries, no more injuries. We're on the road to take on Chivas for this one. Come on, boys, just stay healthy out there. If you want to just sit down on the turf, I don't even care. A 2-2 draw, that's a pretty good performance, and no injuries. Alright, so for the last game of the season, we'll be at home to take on Monterrey. Of course, the game means nothing, but I'm glad we're at home to be able to raise that trophy in front of our home fans. We're going with the team that's gotten us here. First choice starting 11 all the way. Unfortunately, Gruezo isn't going to be there for us in this one, but it's okay. He's there in spirit. So let's get in here. Last game of the regular season. We still have the cup match to go, but let's go claim our title. Alright, here we go. Kickoff against Monterrey. And the other thing I didn't mention coming into this game is that Fabian Castillo, I forgot to check before we started, but I think he's pretty close to securing the scoring title. I think he's like 1 or 2 goals back. So if at all possible, I want to try to get him a couple of goals in this game. Hollingshead though. Hollingshead. Cut it in. Oh, Diaz. Diaz! What happened? He missed. I thought that was deflected. I don't even know how Diaz got the ball back. Diaz. Ortiz, find that ball to Barrios. Good play, Barrios cut in. Barrios with the pace, Barrios shoots. Barrios scores, great play from our little winger. Barrios gets us on the board. I know I'm not really all excited about it. It was a pretty easy goal. Monterrey's not the best team either. I'm just happy if we can go out with a win, raise that trophy, and no injuries again. We still have 1 more game to play. I'll be happy. It's all good times right now in Dallas. Oh, good play. What is going on? Oh, there's no one marking that guy. He went for a cheeky chip and completely blew it. Up the wing goes Barrios. Barrios, good tap ahead. Gets by 1 man. Barrios, ball roll. Oh my god, Barrios is absolutely destroying people. You hit the shot right at Orozco, though. Come on, Barrios. You could have had a brace in the first 35 minutes. Oh, Barrios. Barrios, what a defensive play. Simple pass to Bradford Jamison. He's going to finish. What a save from Orozco. Oh, what play. What team play. And that's going to be for... Oh, I thought that was... Oh, I'm giving him a goal. I'm giving him a goal. It was cheesy, and it was so filthy, but I don't care. I wanted to get Fabian Castillo a goal. That was a fantastic play to get the turnover in the offensive half, and we just burned him up the field. That was great play from the entire team. Very unselfish from Kellen Acosta. Big ups to the dude to getting Castillo a goal, but... I told you, Miss Monterrey's just not putting up a fight. I mean, they're just not even in the game. Play that ball forward. There we go. Send Urruti away. This should be the game right here. Can we get the pass off? Urruti, cheeky pass. Lizarazo puts it away. 3-0 over Monterrey. Great counterattack. Game over. Oh, what a ball over the top to Lizarazo, who has been everywhere since coming on the field. Can we get him an assist? Back post for Arruti, who is, of course, has his head up his butt and completely overran the play. I hate Arruti so much. There is the final whistle. That is the title right there. 3-0 win over Monterrey. A great team performance for our final game of the regular season. Couldn't be happier with that. But honestly, I'm surprised we won the title in our first season. I really didn't expect to do so. But, I mean, I just didn't know this team was that good. This team is so unbelievably good. All right, we got one more bit of business to take care of this season, and it's the Domestic Cup Final at the Parc des Princes, and we're taking on the Seattle Sounders. We have one change to our starting 11, and it's Mauro Rosales in there in place of Mauro Diaz. Rosales came to me earlier this season, if you remember. He asked if he could play in the Domestic Cup as kind of a last hurrah before he retires. I promised him he could, and I'm going to keep my promise to him. So he's in there in place of Diaz. Otherwise, no changes to the starting 11. Let's see if we can't get trophy number 2. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Seattle. One more chance for one more trophy this season. Win or lose, though, it's been a phenomenal season. I would like to go out with a win, though. Always want to end the season on a win if we can. Oh, Barrios. Just a burst of speed. It's through for Mauro Rosales. He scores. Mauro Rosales, in maybe his last game of his career, scores the opener 6 minutes in. Barrios looked like he was moving at a completely different speed to everyone else on the pitch. Look how fast he burst through that hole. I mean, he was absolutely gone, and that's the one thing about Seattle. They're not a fast team at all. They have no athleticism on that team. It's going to be that easy for our athletic wingers to get through there. Barrios, can you do this again? Let's just torch through this midfield of Seattle. They cannot keep up with Barrios. I see Rosales again. Rosales almost got a second one. Here we go. Ball in. Acosta. Good turn from Kellen Acosta. Long shot! Kellen Acosta! This is so easy! I swear down, I always play on Legendary. I can't believe Kellen Acosta just made that shot across his body. Finesse from outside of the box. Kellen Acosta he has like 45 long shots. How did he just do that? It was a great turn in the midfield from Acosta. That's just a fantastic shot from Acosta. Fry had no chance. 2-0 over Seattle. All right, Castillo. Oh, Castillo. What in the... How is Castillo doing this? Look at Castillo go! What is going on? Fabian Castillo. Whew. He actually just tackled himself. That's how good Fabian Castillo is. Brad Evans didn't actually touch that ball. It was all Fabian Castillo. He actually just tackled himself. Castillo. Oh, Castillo. Don't do Tymirs like that. Oh, Castillo, no. Oh, where did that defender just go? What's going on? Did you see the defender just run away from Fabian Castillo? What? I'm the first one to call BS when there's BS. There's BS in this game. I mean, I know Castillo's great and everything, but watch the center back on this replay. It's Brad Evans. Brad Evans just ran the wrong way. Fabian Castillo's in the box, no one in front of him, and Brad Evans ran the wrong way. What is going on? All right, second half. I don't think Seattle's coming back in this one. I really don't. They played a little bit better. No, there's just no way. There's no way they're coming back. Oh, shit. I missed Dempsey. I missed Dempsey. I missed him again. I missed him twice. This is bad. Oh, that's a fantastic ball. Okay. Okay, early in the second half, they got one back. That was just, I couldn't tackle Clint Dempsey. I just couldn't tackle Dempsey. And he got the ball into Freeberg. Come on, let's not collapse here. As bad as they were in the first half, they do not deserve to come back in this game. Oh, Castillo, here we go. Who's in front of him? It's Ulloa. Ulloa, inside. Yes, Jameson. Mauro Rosales for his second. Mauro. Nice shot, but Stefan Fry was right there. There is the final whistle. Seattle in that second half. Wow, did they come out fighting. That was a Seattle I expected for the full 90 minutes, but that first half, they were awful. I mean, we dominated that first half. They clearly dominated the second half, but it was too late for them. They were already down 3-0. Couldn't make the comeback. We got trophy number 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the full squad report. I will let it roll through on the side as I talk about a couple of things, because there are some things to think about as you're looking at the players currently on the roster. The first of which, and probably the most important, is that Carlos Lizarazo, who is our primary center attacking mid backup for Mauro Diaz, he's on loan at the team, so he's going to be gone at the end of the season. We have to get another center attacking mid in this upcoming transfer window, whether that's re-signing Carlos Lizarazo, maybe trying to go out and buy him, or going in a different direction. Either way, doesn't really matter to me. I'm fine with going with Mauro Diaz as our primary center attacking mid. He's fantastic, but we have to get another one in either way, whether it's a new starter or another backup. We have to have another one in the team. The other thing is striker. We have Bradford Jameson. He was our striker pretty much all season long, our starting striker. I want to sell Aruti. I hate him. I don't like him in this game. Awful. Absolutely awful. We have to get rid of him. So we're going to need another striker as well. I mentioned Gabriel Jesus last episode. He was a monster going up against him in our last series. Maybe have a look at getting him in from Palmeiras. Maybe Jordan Morris. I mentioned him a little while back. I'm on the fence. I'm not really sure I want to get Jordan Morris, but I'll see what you guys have to say about that. Also, Bobby Wood was an option for us. I really want to try to see if we can get Bobby Wood. But again, I want to know what your thoughts are on that. Or, because we won the title and did so well in season number 1, we're going to have quite a big transfer budget. I think it's going to be around $18 to $20 million, give or take. So we have quite a bit of money to play with. Maybe we go after someone a little bit bigger. Maybe the likes of, I don't know, Alexander Pato, someone like that. I don't know. I want to know what your thoughts are on the whole striker situation. Do we go with Jameson? Do we get a big name player to replace him? Or do we just get another striker that can compete with Jameson and they can kind of rotate? Either way, we need a striker and we need a center attacking mid. As for the rest of the team, I think the core is really strong, but we could use a little bit of depth in a couple of spots. Goalkeeper, we have Allison coming in. We have Sight sitting there now. We don't need a goalkeeper. We're fine there. Defensively across the back line, maybe a left back and a center back. I'm not really sure. We have quite a few options there, but I definitely think we need a center back and maybe a fullback. We'll have to take a look. And then the only other spot I can really think that we need another player is maybe a left winger or a right winger. We're a little bit thin in that spot, so we'll have a look at getting another one of those in as well. And so to finish up season number 1, let's take a look at the 2 teams that are getting relegated and the 2 new teams coming in through promotion. And honestly, before I even show you the 2 teams that are getting relegated, I gotta say, I am shocked, especially at one of the names in here. The other one is an MLS team, but it's one of the better MLS teams as well. So let's get into it. The 2 teams getting relegated are Club America and Toronto FC. Toronto, they're one of the better MLS teams. I really didn't expect that out of them to finish last place with a -29 goal differential. They were awful. And Club America, not only did I not expect them to get relegated, I expected them to be competing for titles. And they just had a really awful season. They got off to a bad start and never recovered. Very surprised at those 2 names being at the bottom of the list. And as for the 2 teams earning their way into the top flight next season, it's going to be Rosario Central and Universidad de Chile. Going into the last game of the season, Cruz Azul was in first place. First place going into the last game. They lost. Rosario Central jumped from 3rd to 1st, and Universidad de Chile stayed in 2nd place. And those are the 2 teams now going up. Very unlucky for Cruz Azul. I was looking forward to playing them. They're a very good Mexican side. Unlucky for them not to make the promotion ranks, but either way, the 2 new teams coming in should make for some pretty good matchups. So that is going to be a wrap on season number 1 in League of the Americas. It was very interesting. Again, I'm so surprised at how good Dallas is, and Fabian Castillo specifically is absolutely tier 1 as far as career mode players that I've used. He's so freaking good, and I can't wait to get into season number 2 with him, leading us into the Champions League. Don't know what to expect out of that. Honestly, if we get out of our group, I'd be stunned. We don't have the depth, even 100%, we don't have the depth to compete in the Champions League, but we'll give it our best shot. This team keeps surprising me. Who knows? Maybe they've got some more tricks up their sleeves. But that's going to be it for this one. If you did enjoy it and you're looking forward to season number 2, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you when we come back for some more League of the Americas with FC Dallas. See you.